By sharing my story, I would hope that people would give persons who have been involved in crime a chance. I remember that every time I come out of prison, it used to have bet. It go last a month, it go last 5 months, it go last 6 months, and you end up back in jail. I think that society, or I would hope that my story will help society to realize that because a person lived a life of crime, it doesn't mean that they cannot change.
I'm okay in my human form. That's just the calm before the storm. In my head it keeps raging on. Oh my brother, can you hear the song? Many years ago I had a dream. I sold my dream so I could eat. Now I've eaten and I have fun. I lost my soul and gained the world.
Early morning, and the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago go to work, to school, hoping and dreaming all under the same hot Caribbean sun. But citizens have become frustrated. Crime and the violence is the norm. We are discontented and disconnected.
What is a citizen? A citizen is not separate but belongs. A citizen knows goodness to one can be kindness to many. We all as citizens can make change happen. We all have something good to give, even if it's just a smile or a thank you.
The power to change negativity to positivity is in every citizen. We all have our fights, our stories, our joys. This is the story of one citizen, his fight, truth, and hope.
I am Gary. I am citizen.
Never give up. Gary Grant was once a gangster living on the wrong side of the law. Even though he has walked away from that life, mistakes from his past has had consequences he is still trying to make right today. Disconnected from his father as he was growing up, he himself could not be a good father because of his criminal life. He is now working to heal that cycle and find some closure.
I would like to find out from my father what it is really happened between he and my mother, and why it is he wasn't actively involved in our life. So these are questions that I always had in my head, never had the opportunity to ask him, never really had the opportunity to sit down and have a good conversation with him and to talk about these things, because a boy child especially needs his father.
The last time I was here probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Could be a little more, not sure. But that has been a while. Even the house itself changed. Before the house was a wooden house, I see concrete now upstairs and downstairs, so. Oh gosh, boy, that's still not easy. Woo!
But you need exercise, boy.
Ah!
A long time I see you.
Long time ago,
Yeah,
I see
I
you
know.
too.
It
Well,
was all the
looking good,
time.
ain't getting old at all, boy.
You have to be good all the time, you understand?
Still looking muscular and
all the time, right?
I had this big belly, look how yours flat.
Go, exercise. Do some exercise and you'll get you.
Boy, looking
understand?
real good.
That is all it is.
How old is now, sir?
Well, who goes about 60, some 60, 65.
Wow. You're looking good, you're looking
Yeah,
real good,
for
man.
the age,
Looking good, yeah. Looking
You
real
want to
good
see
for the
exercise,
age.
just keep your exercise keeping you.
Yeah.
Everything doing normal. Well, my mom, Gary's mom, I know she used to say things about me that ain't the right things that she's supposed to say. She used to tell them all the other things about me, about all the things that I know about, just to keep them away from me. And then she don't want them to go. I can't go up to see the children when I'm ready. She started to tell me, don't come up here. You don't have no children, you know, this kind of way. But I still used to go. I never turned away. Still used to go until, well, I get fed up and I just kind of eased myself off. You understand? So then that was the whole story about having the separation with, just then seeing them as they're supposed to. So I know, well, he are wrong with us and he's right. I thank God for him. Thank God for him. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't. Don't cry. You good?
You know, when I was young, I used to always want to know why it is my mother was so angry. I mean, every time, like if we asked her about our father, she would say, all your father don't love all you have no father. And I used to always wonder why it is she would make those kind of statements. And and I remember my father coming to visit us home and both of them arguing, and he bought some items first and she threw it back at him, and she would argue with him and he would leave. I remember him coming to school that time and meeting me and my brother and give us money and talk with us and thing. I felt really proud and happy to see him. But I always wondered why it is she was so angry with him and didn't want him to be part of our life. Because I mean, August vacation, that time that they might go by family and spend time with them, and we never get the opportunity to really spend time with our father, me and my other brothers. And I used to always wonder why, and because of the things that she used to be saying about him, I grew up having some resentment towards him at one point in time. Starting to believe what she was saying, because I mean, we didn't have the interaction, and then it's something you're hearing over and over again. So it really caused me to have some kind of resentment and seeing other children with a father and stuff like that. And and then having an opportunity and then having a stepfather who wasn't the best father or best role model for our father neither. So, I mean, it was hard.
So it once, I know he went across the road there and he was drinking and come home, jump the guys and then bring him here. And he started to get on bad, real bad. You have to hold him down. You have to hold him down. Throw water on him. Put petrol in the nose to keep him, to break the alcohol from him. Keep him down. Start to get on bad. You have to sit down on him all kind of thing. Yeah, because I alone couldn't hold him. Whosoever bring him, you have to sit down with me and help hold him down. And although his friends and him still ask him. Yeah.
I haven't spoken to my father for a long time, and I can't even remember having a lengthy conversation with him. And having spoken to him now and being able to express my feelings to him, I feel that I've gotten some closure. I might not have gotten all the answers that probably I had in my head, because I had preconceived answers in my head, probably things I wanted to hear. I might not have heard all of that, but at least having the conversation, having the interaction with him, having him respond, I feel much better now, and I believe that I've gotten some closure now, based on the conversation that we had. When my wife at that time, when she went in the hospital to deliver Elijah, I was very excited because I always wanted a boy child. I had 4 girls at the time, and I always wanted a boy. I remember every time one of my daughters was born, I would say, this is the boy now. And then after, it wouldn't be the boy. So Elijah now, I say, this time is the boy. Not knowing if it will be a boy or a girl. So I remember going to the hospital, and when I went and I asked the nurse for his mother, she was a bit apprehensive. She told me she was asking me to sit down. So I was wondering why did she want me to sit down. So she told me how before I see him sit down, she need to talk to me. So when we started to talk, she started to tell me that Elijah was born with some challenges. And she indicated to me that if I don't want him, that they'll put him in a home. I told her no. I said, this is my son. And whatever it is my son. So then she took me to see him. And I fell in love with him one time when I saw him. I did observe that he had some challenges, but at the time I didn't care about that. That was the boy that I always wanted. I wanted a boy child, and I finally got the boy child.
Can you remember up here? Oh, the last time both of us came up here together was when I was pregnant with Elijah. Okay. You remember that? We were on that side up there taking pictures.
I would like people to know my family makes me happy. How they support me and take care of me, and my biggest challenge is shyness, and my biggest dream is I would like to become a manager for a wrestler or a wrestler.
Elijah is like any normal child. He does everything. He plays sports, football, cricket. We play video game together. He just beat me in video game. We play fight together. We go out together. We have a lot of fun. And he's a natural leader. So I'm very proud of Elijah. In spite of the physical challenges that he might have, I love him.
Elijah, I know he's going to be wow. Elijah is a great young man. Elijah, pretty shy in public, but if really get to know this person, oh my gosh, he is like, I know he's going places, so I know he's going to make his mommy proud. He already is making his mommy proud and making his daddy proud.
One thing, my parent was very strict, or my mother was very strict, and she had liked to beat. I try my best not to lash Elijah. I try to talk to him, and I try to encourage him to, do the right things. More talk than actually hitting it. Before, as a father, when I had my 3 daughters, and 4 daughters, I wasn't really involved in their life. I was like an absent father, there but not really there. And because I spent plenty times in prison, and even when I did come out of prison, I was there, but I wasn't there. I wasn't involved in their life. I didn't really do much with them, didn't really go out with them. Wasn't really involved in their life and had a relationship with them. As a father, I was more like a disciplinarian. I was more strict. So when it's time for discipline, I'll be most vocal, correct them, probably share some licks. But then after that now, I just go back into my zone, and there wouldn't be much interaction, much talk. It was just about discipline and just about being strict and nothing about relationship. But now with Elijah, I'm not as strict as I used to be. I talk to him stern and to get him to do what he's supposed to do, but in licks and stuff, I don't lash him. And I try to be more interactive with him. I try to go out with him and to be involved in his life so that, he wouldn't be ashamed to tell me anything.
My favorite wrestler is John Cena because his motto is never give up.
By sharing my story, I would hope that people would give persons who have been involved in crime a chance. I remember that every time I come out of prison, it used to have a bet. It go last a month, it go last 5 months, it go last 6 months, and you end up back in jail. I think that society, or I would hope that my story will help society to realize that because a person lived a life of crime, it doesn't mean that they cannot change. A person can come out of prison and contribute positively to society. I would hope that this story would even help persons who are living a life of crime to show them that there is hope, that they could change, and that their life could be used to make a positive impact on society, that they could be accepted by society, you could get a good job, you could transition your life. I would hope that young people would see this story and would think twice about getting involved in a life of crime, because the life of crime is not what they're seeing. They might be seeing the bling, they might see the gangs of the 2 and 3 girls, they might see them getting contracts, but that is not all that entails the life of crime. So I would hope that young people would see and think twice about entering into a life of crime.
Pull. Pull it. Pull. Big flyer.
In the next episode, we meet Kamika, mother of 7 and survivor of domestic violence, who made the choice to break the silence and end a cycle of abuse. If not for her, for her children.
Now what you see is what you get. Press this button and reset. Yes, wilder than the west, you might just get your chest wet. Red, catch up